Hi, here we are going to discuss another very important concept of less, that is mixin guards. So far we have seen how to create the mixin in your less files. Now here this less mixin guard will basically be important and will be useful when you want to put some styles on the basis of an expression. Like in general programming we put some if conditions, and on a particular condition I will do some action. Similarly here in mixin guards, what we will do, we will put some condition, and on the base of those conditions we can put some styles. So let's see a very simple example of mixin guards in your less file.
So here in this example of Mixin guards, what I am doing here is I'm using the HSL color first thing. HSL, that is hue, saturation and lightness, using which you can form the different shades of the colors like red, green, blue. Here I'm calling the lightness function. Alright. So the third parameter, that is in HSL, hue, saturation and lightness. So the third one is lightness. The more value will be there, the lighter will be the color. Alright. So in Mixin, it is taking a parameter, alright, where you will be passing the value. So here, when the lightness value will be greater than 50, greater than or equal to 50, the font size will be 24. And if I'll pass anything less than 50, then the font size will be 20. So obviously if the value is less than 50, so comparatively it would be darker because the value of lightness is less. Then here you can see there is a function mixin here which is taking the color. So inside these classes like class 1 and class 2, I am passing the parameter, that is the color. This @ is nothing but it's taking a color. So I have passed that in form of HSL. You can pass any format, but because it is I'm passing the lightness, so it will be more clear for you. Alright, otherwise you can pass the color in any particular format. So it is HSL 120, which is for green, saturation and lightness. So here for the class 1, the lightness is more than 50% the font, so the font size will be 24 pixel. And here for class 2, I am passing it same, like color is again green, saturation is same, but lightness is lesser. So it is going to be a darker color. So if the percentage is less than 50, so font size will be 20 pixel. Alright, so let's come to the command prompt. Let's compile it, say yes to all, and come to your style. And here you can see color. By calculating the HSL value, it is a color, and obviously it would be lighter, so it is 24 pixel, and it is darker, so it is 20 pixel. So let's create a couple of fonts here. Alright, let's say one div. This is lighter. Another div. This is darker. Alright, and what I'll do, I will just put the class 1 because that's lighter, because lightness value is more in that, and then for class 2 this is darker. Let's execute. So you see this is lighter in shade and the font is bigger. Similarly this is darker in shade and the font is smaller, that is the 24 pixel and 20 pixel. Alright, so this is how you can create the mixin guards in your less file.